Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the St. Louis Cardinals got 18 hits as they pulled away from the Nationals 9-1. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. Scooter Gennett had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as Cincinnati defeated the Mets 9-5. The Milwaukee Brewers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-4. The win ended their 16-game losing streak. The San Diego Padres put together 10 total hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 2-1. The Kansas City Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 9-4. The Houston Astros completed the long 4-game sweep as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-3. J.D. Martinez drove in 4 as the Bo Sox took down the White Sox 6-4. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. Cam Bedrosian had his first victory of the year, leading the Halos to the win over the Blue Jays 4-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Yeah. Just a Sunday, it's about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with, yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the... Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Ooh. I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you can't use the paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West, though. 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come, and they chase cheese on me.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Cardinals are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after. Number 73 is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt.
Leading off
Only
the
4 innings, so he
Louis,
did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. you're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Under Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out. In is Christian Yelich. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Now batting, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the center fielder
sends that one out of play for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The next 0-2. And another. Another foul ball. The next 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
batting third.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Keuchel gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Settling in now, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your station. Team trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 23. Marcell Ozuna.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Softly hit to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere. digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And it's fouled away.
Rizzo.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Keuchel into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Baez has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. In there, now the throw is in time from Cervelli to get him.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Career homer number 149. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is pulled into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Hayward, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 23.
Sliding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Number 56 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And all in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score.
And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Acuna comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting 8, the pitcher, number 56.
First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Into the box, Daniel Descalso. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now another 0-2. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning Is over. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Rizzo is right there. One pitch, one away.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dallas Keuchel. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The first baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jed Jerko, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Ben Zobrist. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Almora. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Cards add on. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Zobrist shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Looking up is Almora. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Schwarber ranging back to the track, to the wall, out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 60.
Striding in, Dallas Keuchel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate, Jed Jerko trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord, hit some huge home.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he does...
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
3 hours and
12-0,
minutes.
the rather convincing.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep up, drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in the purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like. And my she's a diva. Purdy like new Peter. Peter Piper pick up. Make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a bee, believe it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers, like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tipped on. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school, like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Pull that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the boot, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Ooh. Then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Oh, don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, been at, throw it backwards. Moonwalking to the like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into
We'll come from an explosion in the sky. One day there was nothing and the next there was life. And all the rivers and the mountains and the sun and the moon. And then all of a sudden it's a cloud of doom. It's a trap and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. Down from a giant dying star. Stardust on the breeze. Pick an avatar. From nothing into all, and then the next thing to arrive is a terrifying fear of how you're supposed to live your life. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar. People everywhere will try to bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a box, keep you safely locked away, because they hate it when the boat's rocked. Come on, they don't tell us who we are, so when they try and lock you up, go and get the crowbar. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's the death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been good all day, I'm now my family. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his mane, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day. just pop that. They wanna see how the vet feel. BG on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Time ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I've been riding. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sippin' all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 and I was riding in Atlanta. Busy being cooked all day, I'm my Phantom.
Listen up, I ain't playing around. I shed blood, sweat, and tears, and I made my rounds. I'm back to there's no stopping me. Get out of my way, I'm like a runaway train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got what you need, Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup. Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The first
pitch coming. Here it is.
Goldschmidt
sends that one out of play for strike one. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
The center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Strike one to start the at-bat. The average to start things out at .324. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
In is Christian Yelich. Now another one hit deep to left. Schwarber going back on it, into the bleachers, and gone.
Batting.
Here's Javier Baez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting fifth. The catcher, number 4.
Coming to the plate, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. Tyler Skaggs gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gap or with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Now this has popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Now at the plate, Tyler Skaggs. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Throw on to first, and very quickly 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Stepping up now, Ronald Acuna. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit high and deep to right center. Happ is in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well at plate. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Into the box, Javier Baez. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is in there. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
A runner on first with 2 away. Baez breaks from first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Happ. And that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Chopped toward the second baseman. Wong fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the Second out of the inning.
The left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Schwarber.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Into the box now. Albert Almora hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
In there, a base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now that.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly.
High and deep to center field. Happ going back, still going back, and it's gone. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be
swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Hayward is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Happ has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 13.
So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And it's gone as they add still another. Standing in now, Christian Yelich. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit. Foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Swung on and hit in the air again. Deep down the left field line. Gone. You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. Javier Baez has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's the catch.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher, Francisco Valley.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. St. Louis combined to hit 8 home runs en route to the win.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes.
Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy, my boy, my boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up.
Ain't on top of that hoe, like baby with the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a